Hey y'all, hi. This is the video in which I'm going to go through all of the skincare that is lying around, some of which I've been using assiduously, and some of which I haven't used in months, and decide what I'm going to declutter, so what I'm not bringing with me. I'm about to move across the country, and it's really putting a lens of clarity over everything. What I'm going to declutter, what I'm going to pack and move across the country in the moving truck, and what I'm going to keep with me and use during the move. So I'm going to sort my indispensable skincare from my dispensable skincare. And then of the dispensable skincare, I'm going to decide what I don't actually want to keep at all. If this is your first time to my channel, then welcome. I'm so glad you clicked on this video. My name is Hannah, and I really enjoy beauty products, but they tend to pile up, especially because I now work in this industry. So a lot of these products were sent to me for free for the purpose of review. It's way more skincare than I could afford to buy on my own, and it's more than I can use. So some of it has got to go, and in the course of sorting through it, I'll be reviewing a lot of it. If you enjoy this video while you're watching and you're new, or you've been watching for a while and you haven't subscribed yet, then please subscribe, and let's go ahead and get into the meat of this video. Okay, the stuff that was here to begin with is from the top of my vanity, and then I have a cart that's sort of under my vanity that I also need to go through. And then there might be a couple of other random bits of skincare here and there. The stuff that's in my bathroom, what I use to clean my face, I didn't bring it down, so it's not going to be in this video, but there's not that much of it. Most of the random skincare that's piled up is going to be in this video. And most of what I've been using regularly is actually on screen here, I think. So I'm going to go ahead and pull out the things that right off the bat I think that I'm not going to want to be parted from. Okay, I sorted it into 3 piles. This is kind of intense. First, I'm going to tell you what I'm decluttering. So the City Beauty Skin Perfecting Daily Veil, I struggled with this. It pilled on me. And the Organic Pharmacy Radiant Day Shield, the same thing. Both of these don't play well with my skincare. They're supposed to be like skincare / priming products, and I just couldn't get either of them to work. The Clarins SOS Primer is a great product, but it's pretty much empty. I pretty much used it up, and at a moment like this, when you're about to move across the country, if something is almost empty, it's empty. This, the Antipodes Kiwi Seed Oil Lip Balm. It's a nice product, but I find the bullet really hard and unsatisfying to use. I have plenty of other lip balms, so I'm going to give this away. And this is another almost empty product. It's just a sample of the Aaron's Faces Antioxidant Facial Polish. These are all skincare products that I'd like to keep using to use up over the long term, but I don't use them enough right now for it to be worth it for me to keep them in my travel bag. So a hyaluronic acid serum, an acne product from Peyote Paris, a great skincare from Reversed. Actually, I'm going to switch this out. Did I just say a great skincare? I hope this video isn't too unhinged. A great sunscreen from Versed, which I'm going to keep it out because I have used less of it than this one from Benton. I don't know it quite as well, and I'd like to get to know it better so I can talk about it. The Benton one is fantastic. I'll definitely use it up, but I'm going to send it in the moving boxes. This neck cream, I don't know. I'm sure it's great for my neck, but I just struggle to use it every single day. But I'd like to give myself another chance to follow through with that. A sample size of a hair oil from Sol de Janeiro. This Kjaer Weis Beautiful Eye Balm, which is a beautiful product. It's just not essential to me. Sometimes I go like a week without using it. And if something's not essential, then it's going to get shipped in the boxes. And this Glossier BirthdayBalm.com, which I really like, but I don't need to have it with me while I'm moving. I feel extremely daunted by the fact that all of these are products that I use pretty much every day right now, although not this. This is a hair product, but I use it a couple of times a week. I'm definitely going to keep it with me when we move, but it's not skincare. This is actually a cleansing balm. In fact, I need to remember to bring this up to the bathroom so that I can use it to cleanse my face. I keep forgetting to do that, but this is the cleansing balm I'm going to be using during the move. It's the LMS Pro Collagen Neroli Cleansing Balm. I bought a little 3-pack of these like travel sizes of the LMS balm. I absolutely love this product. So that's a yes. I mean, they all might be, because 3 weeks is a long time. You know, a 1-week trip, I can have like an edited skincare bag, but for 3 weeks, I don't want the health of my skin to suffer. So I'm pretty much just going for it. The Erin's Faces Extreme Moisture Balm is a great winter skincare product. And I've been using it a lot, but so has Joe. Joe loves it. And I'm actually really glad that he's gotten into it and he's been using it. We'll probably finish it, actually. It's probably going to get finished up before we even move. So yeah, I don't need to pack this. The Make Beauty Micro Ferment Rice Essence. I have fallen off the wagon of using it, and then my skin got drier. So I'm trying to recommit to this product. I'm definitely going to keep it with me. I've continued to use the Copper Amino Isolate Serum from Niod every morning. I'm testing it. And then every evening I use my Curology formula. So I definitely want to bring that. I've been testing this. I bought this for myself, not with my budget for self-sponsored review, but with my own money. But I bought it partly because I wanted to try it and also because I wanted to review it, because I saw an Instagram ad for it. I went to the website and there were like rave reviews. 1 million people on the website were like, my skin is aging in reverse because I started using this. So I'm going to go through the entire thing before I report back to you about it. It's called the One Skin Topical Supplement. But in order to keep testing it, I have to take it with me, like pack it and have it with me while we're moving. I feel like this moisture balm situation is kind of intense, but here's what's happening. The Extreme Moisture Balm from Erin's Faces and the Ren Evercalm Balm, these are the two that I depend on the most heavily to put on at night as my last layer. But both of these are almost gone. So yeah, this is going to get used up before we even move, because at the time of filming, the move itself is still like over 2 weeks away, and this one's going to get used up too. So I'm going to keep this Glossier After Balm around, even though I don't like it quite as much as these other two. This just launched, so I've been trying it out. I don't like it quite as much as either of these, but when these run out and we're in the middle of moving and we don't have like the time or capacity to get new ones, I'll be really glad that we have this one. This is the sunscreen that I'm going to keep with me. This is the under eye cream that I'm going to keep with me. And then these are 2 moisturizers that I've been using usually in the morning, like daytime, sort of mid to lightweight moisturizers for day. And I actually do feel like I depend on them. Usually in the morning, if I'm doing the most, I'll apply the Niod serum. Sometimes I'll do a squirt of the One Skin, but neither of these are both pretty lightweight and serum-y. They're treatment products. They're not really moisturizing or hydrating products. So if I'm doing the most, I'll put on some of the Make Essence, but then I usually feel like I need one more layer of something to keep my skin plump and dewy before I start going in with primer and makeup. And it's usually either one of these or a combination of them. This is the Ren Evercalm Redness Relief Serum, and I actually bought this for myself too. A lot of this is stuff that I paid for myself. So the Erin's Faces Balm was PR, the Versed SPF was PR, the Under Eye Recovery Balm from City Beauty was PR. I bought this Glossier balm to test, but I got it with the store credit that I have from people using my $10 off link at Glossier. But I bought this serum, I bought this from Phytosurgeons myself, and I bought this product from Ren because I was so impressed by the Evercalm balm, which was also PR. So actually the majority of this is stuff that I bought myself. Anyway, I love the Phytosurgeons Verdant Force Field. It is really, really moisturizing and puts a great emollient but sealing layer on the skin. Fantastic. I use it almost every day, and I usually use this underneath it. So this is like it. This is my skincare capsule. And then this is another, these Frownies. I just bought these when I heard Amanda Z talking about them on her channel. I immediately went and bought them to try. They're these like, they're basically like giant stiff postage stamps. So they're perforated and you tear one off and then use a water spray to wet the back, and it's super sticky, and you stick it on your forehead. It's not a treatment, like it doesn't treat your skin, but because the cardboard is so sturdy, it immobilizes the muscles underneath it. So it keeps you from wrinkling your brow while you're sleeping or while you're working, if you wear it while you're working or reading. It really works. It's kind of like non-invasive Botox that you can only have part of the day because it only works to immobilize your muscles when you have the patch on your face. But as long as you're wearing the patch, you're not wrinkling up your skin. So it helps to train those muscles not to go into the position that creates wrinkles. So far, I'm a fan, and I am going to hang on to these because I want to keep wearing one every night as I determine how well they truly work. And this is the spray that I use to wet the patches. So this is pretty much my skincare. It feels like kind of a lot to travel with, but I don't want to be without any of it. Okay, I need to start going through the skincare cart of doom. Okay, this is the stuff that was on the top shelf of my little skincare cart. And let's start with this kind of like disgusting situation right here. So this is a bottle of castor oil, and I use this in my brows. Castor oil is good for the hair follicles, I think, and it is supposed to encourage your brow hairs to grow thick and strong. It's really messy, and it looks like I've used maybe half of it. So I'm going to take this and clean it up and try to seal it up. And if I feel like I can safely pack it without it dripping all over the place and getting castor oil all over the place, I'll definitely pack it because I want to keep using it. But this huge bottle is only $10 on Amazon. So if I feel like it's going to be too much of a mess, I'll just leave it here, like leave it with Julia in case she ever needs castor oil for anything. And I'll just get myself a new bottle when I get there. I actually might keep this First Aid Beauty BHA Acne Spot Treatment Gel. I might actually put this in my suitcase because I have been getting a little pimple here and there lately, probably because of stress, and this is what I've been putting on them at night. I think that these are all products that I want to keep using, but that I don't necessarily need to have with me in my suitcase. So these are all things that are going to go into the moving boxes. Okay, now we're down on the second shelf of the skincare cart where things have kind of been languishing. And there's some hair care there too. There's some hair care here too. So we're going to be making some decisions about hair care. And some of this I know I can definitely let go of. So this Amore Pacific Vintage Single Extract Essence, this is, a facial essence. I like it, but I don't love it. And as you can see, I've made a good effort. I've used, I'd say 4/5 of this, and it's fine. I just haven't noticed anything spectacular happening with it, and it's not worth it to me to lug this whole big glass bottle across the country just to use the last 1/5 of this product. So this can go. This is a moisturizer that I really liked. It's the Noonie Barrier On Face Moisturizer, and it was fantastic. It's just like a simple, comforting moisturizer with probiotics and ceramides in it. But as you can see, I've pretty much used it all the way up. So that's an empty. This, oh my gosh, this is a really expensive Chantecaille serum. Chantecaille sent me like a random PR package months ago with a handful of products in it. This was one of them. I feel like, I don't remember the details, but I feel like it's like a $200 serum or something. And I just don't like using it because it doesn't layer very well. It's supposed to be a really powerful, it's the Le Serum Anti-Age Bio Lifting Serum. It's supposed to be like a really powerful wrinkle reducing serum, but I think that part of how it reduces wrinkles is by kind of like freezing on the skin, not freezing like cold, but stiffening on the skin, maybe kind of like along the same principle as the frownies, the facial patches. I just feel like whatever I put it over, it pills, and whatever I try to put over it, it pills. It's like it has to be the only thing that I put on, and I just don't roll that way with skincare. So I'm going to give it away. It's just not for me. I've had it for months and I've barely used it. Okay, let's weed out the hair products. So these two hair powders I really like, and I'm going to keep them. In fact, I might put this one in my travel bag. This is a great dry texture spray from Moroccan Oil, but it's almost completely empty, so I'm not going to take this with me. This is the Amika Perk Up Dry Shampoo, also a fantastic product, also almost empty, so I'm not going to take that either. This is almost full, the Living Proof Full Dry Volume Blast Dry Shampoo, so I'm going to pack that. That's going to go in the moving boxes. This is like a weird little hair taming wand that I got back when I was slicking back my hair before I got my bangs trimmed. It smells weird, it's sticky, and it's already like breaking. It's broken. I'm throwing it away. This is an almost empty jar of the Korres Wild Rose Sleeping Facial. This was PR a while back. I think I can let this go without finishing it. It's a little bit acidic for my sensitized skin now that I'm using retinol. The Phytosurgence Sea Submerged Serum, I'm actually going to set aside because I'm reviewing Phytosurgence later this week. This First Aid Beauty Retinol, obviously I'm not using it on my face because there's a retinol in my Curology serum, but I've been using it on my like chest and back, and it has been helping to clear up my skin. So I'm going to put that in the moving boxes. I really like both of these body oils. I love a good body oil. This one from OC Malibu is super luxurious. It's a gorgeous product, and I am going to pack it in the moving boxes. The Glossier Body Hero, I feel like I can use this up before we leave. So I'm going to keep this around and use it. I absolutely love this product. These are little pouches of the Aptivita Prickly Pear Express Beauty Face Mask. It's like a cream, a moisturizing cream mask. I'm going to put 2 of these in my travel suitcase, and I'm going to put the rest of them in the moving boxes. These are 2 really thick gel-like products that I do think are effective, but that I don't use very frequently. The LMS Pro Collagen Eye Revive Mask and the Madecassoside Cica Gel Concentrate. I'm gonna put them in the moving boxes. Okay, these are 3 fancy hair care products that Jude, my wonderful friend who cuts my hair, gave to me. No, I bought one of them. I bought this one. Actually, this one's used up. This is the Colton King Tonic. It's for exfoliating the scalp. I had forgotten that I used it all up, so that's an easy decision. These 2, they're kind of a hard decision because they're really beautiful special products, but currently for my hair, they're not really working. I don't have that many hair care products. It's not the kind of thing that I buy a lot. I feel like my hair is changing a lot right now as it grows out of its kind of dynamic haircut. So I think I'm actually going to pack these and take them because this is the kind of thing that I could see myself 3 months from now just picking up and trying out to see if I can get it to solve a hair problem I'm having and then falling in love with it. This one is called Hair Milk. It's an anti-frizz nourishing treatment. And this is the Colton King Jelly, which is like a texturizing and volumizing thing. So I could see both of these working well for me. Also, I'm moving to a new climate, and you never know how your hair is going to react to a new climate. Okay, we're down on the bottom shelf of the cart where things go to be completely forgotten about. The Make Beauty Overnight Recovery Balm, the hibernation capsule. I hated this product. It can go. The Pixie Depuffing Eye Patches. I actually like a depuffing eye patch once in a while. This is a nice kind of product to have. Yeah, I'm gonna hang on to these. In fact, maybe I should have them in my suitcase and just use them because I feel like they're already puffing up. Yeah, I'm gonna keep these around. This is another jar of the LMS Pro Collagen Marine Cream. I have 2 of them. They were both PR. I might try to get Joe to start using one of these because this is a really nice product. And I actually think that they sent me another one a long time ago and I actually used it all the way up. So yeah, between the two of us, we'll make it through these. I'm going to hang on to this Derma E sunscreen that's also a scar cream. I think that this is a really good thing to have. I don't think I need to keep this muscle rub from Derma E. It's actually almost finished as well, and I haven't used it in a long time. And I'm not going to keep this Big Apple sun cream either. It's really lovely, but it's a chemical sunscreen, so I'm not going to use it. I think that's it, y'all. This one went so much faster than the makeup one. These are the skincare products from the cart and from my vanity that I'm packing into the moving box and that I'm going to, unpack when we get there and then hopefully like start using it again and use up. I feel like it's a little bit of a lot, but it's not totally unreasonable. And this is also hair care too. I could see myself making use of these products once we get where we're going. This doesn't feel as wildly outrageous as I thought that it might. And I'm okay with like moving this amount of skincare across the country. And then these are the products that, as far as I can tell at this moment, I'm going to pack in my suitcase and keep using over the course of these 3 weeks. Okay, yay. I thought that this video was going to go on forever, but it was really just the makeup one that went on forever. And I guess I should show you the declutter box too. This also has the makeup in it that I decluttered. I wasn't trying really hard to do some kind of super intense, vicious declutter. I was just letting go of things that I realized at this moment that I can leave behind. And I feel like it was a pretty good show. So that is it for this one. Thank you so much for watching, y'all. And if you watched the first video too, the one about makeup, thank you for watching that one. I hope that you enjoyed these videos. I wish that I were in a space right now to do like elaborate moving vlogs where you see me packing up all my stuff into boxes. But at this point, it's like, we've just got to get the stuff into boxes. So this is like what I was doing instead. This is my way of making you part of this strange process of moving. It's always such a swirling combination of being exciting but also being stressful, and it is a really interesting moment when it comes to like the ownership of stuff or the experience of using products, things that you're halfway through. There's this moment when you move where you decide whether it's worth it or not to take it with you, because moving is its own kind of labor. And it also costs money, like something increases in value when you pay to have it moved across the country. So I hope that it was fruitful, informative, or at the very least entertaining to be with me for this part of the process. And I really, really hope that you are taking extra good care of yourself so that you can be the most effective version of yourself as you do your work in the world.